This session is in continuity to our discussions on defining up names in an Excel sheet. And in this session, we are going to discuss about more options that we have while using the names in an Excel sheet. Now, from our previous session, we discussed that how to create up a name range in an Excel and how to use up in a manual formula. Now, let's see, is there any other way of using a name in Excel formula? Well, if you were to explore this use in formula button over here, it lets you use the different types of names available to you in all sorts of different formulas that you create. Say if I wanted to measure out what is the average sales of my computers across 4 different cities in India, and I know that my range B2 to E2 is being referenced by a name called sales cities. Now let's just try up a hack and use it in an average function also. So create by using the average formula, and instead of writing up the numbers, I can go onto this Dropbox menu over here, and it will since right now we only have one name created over here. If we had multiple names, there will be multiple names presented over here, and we will have the option of using those range names in our average formula. Now clicking on this sales cities button over here, you can see the same thing is presented over here, and the words sales cities is just an alias for the range of B2 to E2. Now closing up the bracket and pressing up the enter button, it will give us the average value associated with the sales of my computers across 4 different cities in India. Now this is something which is very highly desirable for us, like we discussed before. If we don't want to refer to our ranges repeatedly by their corresponding ranges in Excel, say I don't want to refer my range as B2 to E2 always, it is always preferable to give it a name and use it like this in Excel sheet. So this is all about using a sales cities range which we build up in an Excel formula. Thank you for watching.